Welcome everyone to Smackdown on the Space. We are kicking things off with a huge match featuring our new Intercontinental Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
We are on the heels of Hell in a Cell last weekend, and now we turn our attention to Money in the Bank Live in 3 weeks, right here on the Space. This is a Money in the Bank qualifying match. The winner of this one will advance to the World Championship Money in the Bank ladder match between 4 superstars from Raw and 4 superstars from Smackdown. AJ is on the heels of a huge Hell in a Cell win. He won the Intercontinental Championship for the first time inside Hell in a Cell by defeating The Miz last weekend at the Hell in a Cell event. And we got ourselves a champion versus champion match. Here comes the Bruiserweight.
And his opponent from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
The Bruiserweight Pete Dunne successfully defended that championship against Mark Andrews last weekend at Hell in a Cell, and now he wants the Money in the Bank briefcase. This is going to be an interesting development. Dunne has been known to hang out around Seth Rollins. Rollins is hoping to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match later on tonight here on Smackdown. And that's where our focus will be. We have a packed show full of Money in the Bank qualifying matches. And of course, the Tag Team Championships will be on the line tonight as well. It's a huge Smackdown. We're talking about that in just a second. But there you see it on your screens. This is a Money in the Bank qualifying match. There's the bell. Here we go. Intercontinental Champion AJ Styles, Cruiserweight Champion Pete Dunne. Styles looking in the submission, we're trying to make Pete Dunne tap out. And Dunne powers out of the hole here. Here's Dunne now sending Styles into the ropes, picks him up. Great show of power by Dunne into the Gutbuster. Off the Gutbuster, hooks the leg, it's enough. And a kick out. The winner of this match becomes the first superstar to qualify for the Men's Money in the Bank ladder match as Styles with reversal. Rocks in the submission maneuver. Of course, let's talk about what the Money in the Bank ladder match means and what the Money in the Bank ladder match allows the WWE superstars to do. Whomever wins the Money in the Bank ladder match will get, of course, the briefcase, which guarantees a World Championship opportunity anytime, any place, for the next 12 months. Imagine having that kind of power in your hands. As Styles hits across my hooks the leg and a quick kick out by Pete Dunne. Imagine having that type of power in your hands. You have the ability to challenge the world champion to a match anytime, any place for over a year. We saw the success of that Money in the Bank briefcase when Finn Balor cashed it in just a couple of months ago here on Smackdown to win the WWE Championship for a second time in his career. As a matter of fact, we've seen a lot of cash-ins on Smackdown. Last year, we saw Adam Cole cashing his briefcase against Shinsuke Nakamura on the post-WrestleMania Smackdown. It is the perfect type of opportunity so you can pounce on your opponent when they least expect it. The Money in the Bank briefcase, that is. Pete Dunne taking control. Neither of these men have had the opportunity to carry that briefcase. Of course, we talked about how Seth Rollins wants to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And of course, he's been very successful with that briefcase. Great move here by Styles, 450 splash, and it's very interesting because both of these men are already title holders in WWE. Holding the Money in the Bank briefcase and perhaps cashing in while they still have the Intercontinental Championship or the Cruiserweight Championship, whichever have you, would allow for these men to be double champions, like we saw with Daniel Bryan last year. Crucifix takedown into a cover, shoulders down, and a kick out. Of course, in terms of championship victories, Styles is a former WWE champion. Pete Dunne, former United States champion, current Cruiserweight champion. Title he's held twice. No world championship victories. He is a former United Kingdom champion, though. Styles, the Huracan Rana, sends Dunne flying off the top rope into a cover. Hooks the leg. He said, now it's been done away here. Qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match and a kick out. Both of these men, they're hungry, they want it. They are interested in sacrificing themselves as part of the Money in the Bank ladder match. But at the same time, when it comes to this match that we're watching tonight, both of these men have gone through some different amounts of punishment. Specifically, Styles, who was part of a Hell in a Cell match not too long ago. It's a match where he won the Intercontinental Championship. It was done face first into the turnbuckle post. Done. Back in the ring. Styles needs to stay on top of this situation. Here's a cover. Hooks the leg. Kick out by Dunne. Of course, we talked about Dunne's relationship with Seth Rollins. They have a professional understanding, one and the other. More so Dunne helping Rollins, but Rollins also assisting Dunne in winning that Cruiserweight Championship he has. Here Styles for the cover, hooks the leg, is enough to advance to the ladder match, and a kick out of it too. And Rollins banned from ringside during this match, and Dunne banned from ringside for Rollins this match. But tonight Rollins will be facing Jeff Hardy, whom he's been having issues with lately, as we see a cover and a quick kick out there by Styles. Dunne looking to put Styles away with a bitter end. This is Academic, hooks the leg of the bitter ends to advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match, and AJ gets the shoulder up. Absolute scenes here tonight to kick off Smackdown at Styles fires back at Dunne. AJ Styles perhaps telegraphed it. He saw the bitter end coming, managed to kick out at two, and now Styles with a neck breaker to Pete Dunne. Dunne ever so slightly providing the reversal, and Styles managed to hook him in for a suplex. Styles trying to get Dunne back to his feet. Now Styles going for the calf crusher, to advance, and it's way too close to the ropes. Styles just pulls right after the arm of Pete Dunne. And maybe to AJ Styles, this could end right here as AJ goes for the phenomenal forearm, and Dunne moves out of the way. Dunne is still groggy, but he avoided the phenomenal forearm. And I think that just made AJ a little bit more pissed off. The cross line by Styles. AJ making a point of making sure this time Dunn stays where he wants him to stay. Phenomenal form is a difficult move because it's depending on your opponent to stand up, and it's depending on your opponent to stand in that position where you hit the phenomenal form, and this could be it. To punch his ticket to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Hooks the inside leg. Styles over Dunn, and a kick out by Dunn. Both of these men have had to go back to the drawing board. When it comes to ways to put away their opponents, Styles is not wasting any time though. Waiting for Dunn to get back to his feet. And he hooks him in for the Styles Clash. And off the Styles Clash, hooks the inside leg. AJ Styles qualifies for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
You know, if you ask me or anyone who enjoys watching AJ in the ring, they're going to tell you it's been too long since the Phenomenal One has held a world championship. And we could be on the verge of AJ being back on top of the world. All he needs to do is climb and take the opportunity. Here you see it, the World Championship Money in the Bank ladder match is already starting to shape up. The Phenomenal One AJ Styles becomes the first to qualify. Meanwhile, back here at ringside, Smackdown moves on with more Money in the Bank qualifying matches.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
The EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, teams up with Big E to take on Toni Storm and Sami Zayn, with the winners earning tickets to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Mixed Tag Team match live next. We're back live on Smackdown. This is a Mixed Tag Team Money in the Bank qualifying match. There's well, here we go. The ladies are gonna start off. Bianca Belair, Toni Storm. Belair teaming with Big E. And Toni teaming with Sami Zayn. This match could end rather quickly. Here's a cover. Toni turns the chip around. Bianca turns the chip around, and a kick out by Toni. One sequence there to begin things off. And this new concept we're trying out. Intergender Money in the Bank qualifying matches. If Belair and Big E or Storm and Zayn win, they would, there's a tag, and of course Sami Zayn has to come in. Big E just absolutely rolling through Sami Zayn. So whoever team wins will get an opportunity to advance to their respective Money in the Bank ladder match. The men will be joining AJ Styles, and the ladies will be the first to get a shot to advance. Look at Becky just absolutely tossing AJ, I should say Sami, into the ropes. There's a cover and kick out. Of course, AJ Styles already qualified in the first match of the evening. Styles defeating Pete Dunne in the Champions vs. Champions match. Pivotal match here as the first ticket to the women's Money in the Bank ladder matches for grabs, and then of course either Big E or Sami Zayn will be joining AJ Styles. Belair, of course, a former Raw Women's Champion in her own right, drafted to Smackdown as part of the 2020 WWE WWE Draft. Now Storm hooking in Belair. Bam wham, thank you, ma'am. The kick there, and Belair goes through. Toni in the wrong zip code tag he's made. Big E runs over Sami Zayn again. Now hold on a second. Big E and Belair in stereo DDT. knees. And Sami Zayn fires back at Big E. And now the belly-to-belly suplex. Great mix between Belair and Big E here. Big E, the powerhouse of the New Day, could be a huge difference maker when it comes to the Money in the Bank contract. There's cover, stack him up. Is it enough to advance the Money in the Bank ladder match? Zayn turns it around. Is it enough? And a quick kick out by Big E. Smart Big E rolls out. But Sami Zayn makes sure that Big E stays out. Zayn, a former Intercontinental Champion, won that title on multiple occasions. Would love to have the Money in the Bank briefcase. Big DDT by Zayn. And the drop kick, and all of a sudden, it's all Sami Zayn out here. Sami Zayn has taken control of this qualifying match. Going for belly to belly, he gets it. Big E is feeling it. Big E is staring down at Sami Zayn for the big ending. And off the big ending, hooks the leg, isn't it all? And Big E and Bianca punch their tickets to the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Here are your winners, Bianca Belair and Big E.
Belair becomes the first woman to qualify for the Women's Championship Money in the Bank ladder match. Meanwhile, Big E joins AJ Styles. And we're going to take a look at the updated graphics in just a second. The biggest of all E's joins AJ Styles in the World Championship Money in the Bank ladder match. 2 spots left for the men on Smackdown. Meanwhile, Bianca Belair becomes the first woman to qualify for the Women's Championship Money in the Bank ladder match. 3 spots left for the ladies of Smackdown. We told you this was gonna be... Well, that was rude. We told you this was gonna be a night full of qualifiers as we turn our attention to Money in the Bank Live in 3 weeks here on the Space. Tonight, the Messiah Seth Rollins looks to do it again.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins!
Seth Rollins engaged in a rivalry with Jeff Hardy. Tonight they face each other again with the winner earning a spot in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. That match is live next. Money in the Bank qualifying match about to start here between Jeff Hardy and Seth Rollins. First of all, here we go. Hardy and I will tie up. You know, Hardy defeated Rollins as part of a tag team match a few weeks ago on SmackDown. That led Rollins to throw the challenge for them to face at Hell in a Cell. And of course, at Hell in a Cell, Rollins attacked Hardy in the backstage area. And then again when Hardy was making his way out to the ring. Of course, Rollins scored the victory after all those blindsided attacks on Hardy at Hell in a Cell. And now these two are going at it once again, this time for a spot in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Rollins, beautiful suplex to Hardy. It's really interesting to think about the history that both of these men have with the Money in the Bank ladder match. Good reversal there. And now Rollins heads to the top rope, waiting for Hardy to get back to his feet. Axe handle, beautiful. You want to talk about the history that both of these men have with the Money in the Bank ladder match. Seth Rollins, of course, a holder of the briefcase. Back in 2014, Rollins became Mr. Money in the Bank and performed what some regard as the greatest Money in the Bank cash-in of all time when he cashed in the main event of WrestleMania against Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Of course, Hardy, on the other hand, has been a victim of a cash-in. Hardy had the Money in the Bank briefcase cashed in on him by CM Punk back in 2009 after winning the World Heavyweight Championship. When it comes to Money in the Bank ladder match, you could say Hardy always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Of course, we know Hardy participated back in WrestleMania 23. Could not get it done that night. He was said to participate at WrestleMania 24 and then fell ill and couldn't participate. What are the odds of that happening? Rollins of the elbow drop hooks leg to advance the Money in the Bank ladder match, and he kicked out at 2. And of course, as somebody who has had the contract cashed in on him, Hardy would love. So you see that cover here by Rollins, stack him up, it's enough to give away to kick out at 2. Hardy would love to get that briefcase and get his win back. Rollins has had the briefcase cashed in on him as well. That got actually the Money in the Bank event, 2016. He's been on both sides of the code. And would love to be in the cash-in side again. That's Rollins. Drops off the second rope. Here's the cover. Hook swing and a kick out by Hardy. Submission maneuver locked in. Rollins is in the driver's seat, pretty much securing his spot. But Hardy is not going to give up that easy. Hardy kicks him. God, twist of fate! This could send Hardy to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Here's the cover. Hook on the leg. Up the twist of fate and a kick out. Rollins back on his feet. Hardy can't believe he couldn't put him away on that. But he's got to stay on top of Rollins. Rollins, great reversal, pushing Hardy off. And now, watch out for this! Curb stomp! Academic at this point. Hook the inside leg. Rollins to advance to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And Hardy gets the shoulder up. It is back to the drawing board for both Hardy and Rollins, as they think, what do I gotta do to put this match to rest? Great reversal there by Hardy. Now Hardy bringing Rollins down. Good shot there. Hardy needs to stay on top of Rollins here to secure this victory. If we see a cover, hooks the leg and a kick out. There's a sense of urgency here. Of course, these two do not like each other. No love lost between these two. There's a sense of urgency here to advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match, but also not to bust yourself too hard, because you need to be 100% to climb that ladder in 3 weeks. We'll be live from Texas in 3 weeks for Money in the Bank. Certainly plans to be a historic night as Rollins heads to the top rope, looking down on Hardy, drops the elbow drop. Elbow drop right across the chest. Shot to the face by Rollins. And Rollins getting a little too close for comfort to us here in the announce table. Let me tell you, after what we lived through at Hell in a Cell, I don't want anybody near this table. You hear me, Rollins? Nobody. Rollins dismantling our table as Rollins hits the super kick across the face of Hardy. The count is up to 6 at this moment. Hardy fires back at the count of 7. And the match returns to the ring. Hardy back to his feet. Rollins fires back, shot to the face. Pivotal moment here for Seth Rollins as he sends Hardy into the ropes. Swinging neck breaker. Here's a cover, hooks the leg. Is it enough to put Hardy away? Smackdown rolls on live. We're back live on Smackdown. This is a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Jeff Hardy and Seth Rollins looking to be the third person to join the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Already joined, we have Big E and AJ Styles. This is a night of Money in the Bank qualifiers all around SmackDown. Big count here. Rollins all over Hardy. Now Rollins with a suplex. There goes Hardy. Count of 5. I gotta be careful what's gonna happen here. I don't think either of them qualify. This turns out to be a count out. Hardy right in front of our table as Rollins sets up Hardy on top of our table. Here comes Rollins with a Falcon Arrow. There goes Hardy. Falcon Arrow through our table. And the referee's up to 8. In the count. This is academic at this point. And through a count out, Seth Rollins qualifies for Money in the Bank.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins!
Could he do it again? Can Seth Rollins take that briefcase again? Rollins joins Big E and AJ Styles in the World Championship Money in the Bank ladder match. Rollins has the opportunity to make history. In just 3 weeks at Money in the Bank. We're going to take a quick break. Smackdown rolls on after this. We're back live. Sold out in Oklahoma at the Chesapeake Energy Center, where we are tonight for Smackdown. I told you about a tag team championship match, and that's what we're going to have tonight. New champions Daniel Bryan and Cesaro grant their mandatory rematch to the Usos tonight in our main event. Meanwhile, the SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch is in the ring. Lynch successfully defeated Sasha Banks for that championship at Hell in a Cell. Well. It seems like we're not going to be wasting any time here tonight. It's boss time right away. Is it? We're waiting on Sasha. It seems like she's set to come out, and she does. Sasha Banks, who tapped out to the Disarmer at Hell in a Cell, allowing Becky Lynch to retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. It seems like Banks has something to say.
I was supposed to be you. You're right. I was supposed to be you. I was supposed to main event WrestleMania. I was supposed to be on all the magazine covers, have all the fame, have all the money, but look at you. Lucky you, Becky. You see, the only reason you got any of that stuff is because Nia Jax broke your face. Oh, I wish Nia Jax broke my face so people can care about me. But let's not try to make this personal. This is business. Just like it was business when I walked down there and I beat the hell out of you with that chair, and all the officials and everybody had to come down there to scrape you off the floor. Now, Becky, did that feel personal? Because I can make this personal.
You wanna fight? Well then let's fight right here. Let's go right now.
You see, you don't get it, do you? You just don't get it. You see, I'm not gonna do anything for free for these people. No! I do it when I want, and I do it for the paycheck. So the next time that I face you will be for that title.
Now I live for big occasions, and what's bigger in all of wrestling than the man versus the boss? You got it.
And Becky, the man is gonna be the boss's bitch.
Whoa, and here we go! Oh, we're not wasting any time. Becky Lynch is not holding back, and she's wiping out Sasha Banks. We're gonna get the situation under control as Smackdown rolls on. We are back live on Smackdown with another Money in the Bank qualifier coming your way. Candice LeRae in the ring with Lacey Evans. There's the bell. Here we go. Collar double tie up. Great control here by Evans. And of course, Candice LeRae has been in a bit of a... Whoa, wait, hold on a second. Submission number locked in, trying to make Evans step out. And Evans finds a way out. I was going to say that Candice LeRae has been on a bit of a... roll lately. She defeated Mia Yim at Hell in a Cell. Here's a cover by Evans. One of these two ladies was going to be at Belair in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match in 3 weeks. Still to come tonight in Smackdown. WWE Tag Team Championships will be on the line. That with Bryan and Cesaro, the new champions, granting a rematch to the Usos. Just cover the hook of the leg at the kickoff. So that should be interesting. That's still to come later tonight. But also tonight, Candice LeRae locks in a submission mover again to try and make Lacey Evans step out. Still to come tonight as well. We'll hear from the World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns. If you haven't seen what Roman Reigns did to Shinsuke Nakamura at Hell in a Cell, we'll be talking about that later tonight. Roman Reigns certainly crossing the line to retain his World Championship. We'll hear from the head of the table later tonight. Meanwhile, of the DDT, LeRae lands the elbow drop across the bag. You know, LeRae, very successful wrestler in the independent scene. Of course, she's married to one half of DIY, Johnny Gargano. She has certainly been discovering her mean side, recently targeting Mia Yim, and of course costing Mia Yim her first pay-per-view match at Hell in a Cell last weekend. Now looking to go past Yim into the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Look at that beautiful moonsault. She could not execute it all the way as Lacey Evans got both of her knees up. Now Evans looking to capitalize, right across the neck. Evans trying to stay on top of the situation, dragging LeRae. LeRae looking to fight back here. Big shot here by LeRae. LeRae leads to get off a shot here. Beautiful recoil knee by Candice to advance to the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Hooks the leg here and a kick out by Evans. She's not going to waste any time putting on her own version of the Gargano escape. Candice LeRae looking to make Lacey Evans tap out right here. And Lacey with the knee across the back. Lacey coming over to Smackdown as part of the 2021 WWE Draft. Great reversal here. Going for the step up and Siguri can't get it done. What is that Lacey Evans looking to do here? Smashing the face. Smashing the face of LeRae right into the canvas. But LeRae quickly fires back with a side Russian leg sweep to take control of this match. LeRae now is on the second rope. Leg drop. Neither of these ladies have held the Money in the Bank briefcase before, as LeRae goes to the cover to advance the Money in the Bank ladder match. Smackdown and a kick out of two. But LeRae had the opportunity to be a part of the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match last year. We're going to go into her second one. Meanwhile, Evans looking to qualify for her first one. Shot to the chest, square reversal. Evans back in the corner. LeRae staying on top of the situation. Look at those shots by LeRae. Just absolutely hammering away at Lacey Evans. Good grief. Dropping the elbow right across the back. Smart move by LeRae. And now LeRae will capitalize here. Swinging neck breaker. Would the days be numbered for Lacey Evans? Hooks the leg, is hitting up, to put her away, and a kick out at two. The reversal here by LeRae, and now Ray going for the suplex. Big, beautiful German suplex. Quickly back on her feet. LeRae definitely seems like she has the number of Lacey here. One of these women will join Bianca Belair in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Could it be LeRae right here? Of the moonsault, springboard, shoulders down, hooks the leg, isn't enough to advance, and a kick out again. This is getting frustrating, I should say. If you're Candice LeRae, what do you do to put this match to rest? LeRae sends Evans over the third rope. Puts her right in here for a swinging neck breaker. Now back to the center of the ring. Already thinking here. Sending Evans for a ride. And Evans very wisely rolls out of the ring, knowing her surroundings. Back in the ring we go. And now LeRae once again with the submission more locked in. In the driver's seat, and Lacey Evans finally taps, allowing Candice LeRae to pick up the victory.
Here is your winner, Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae advances to the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match for the second year in a row. LeRae joins Bianca Belair on the Smackdown side of the bracket for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. 2 more spots left to be filled out next week here on Smackdown. Meanwhile, back here at ringside, it's time for a huge championship match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 479 pounds, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso, the Usos.
Big Fight Feel is their mandatory rematch. The Usos, Bryan and Cesaro for the Tag Team Championships next. And we are back live on Smackdown Tag Team Championship. It's on the line. These matches are underway. The Usos getting their mandatory rematch against Daniel Bryan and Cesaro. Imagine our shock. Bryan goes to the cover here with kick out. Imagine our shock last weekend at Hell in a Cell, when all of a sudden we crown new Smackdown Tag Team Champions in Daniel Bryan and Cesaro. You know, it's not surprising. Cesaro is successful with almost every single tag team partner he put on it. I just think that ever since Roman Reigns came over to SmackDown as part of the 2021 WWE Draft, a rift, I should say, has been created between the Usos. Bryan for the cover to close the ropes. Let's put it this way. A month ago, World Championship was on the line. Shinsuke Nakamura was challenging Roman Reigns. Jey Uso comes out and he helps Roman Reigns retain the championship twice. Tag his face, Cesaro comes in, double team the Bryan and Cesaro. Nowhere to be seen is Jimmy, who when reached for comments said he had no comment and no affiliation to whatever was going on between the world champion and his brother. Ever since then, Jey Uso has continued to assist Roman Reigns, whatever Roman Reigns has needed, and Jimmy refuses to provide that assistance, and I feel like, obviously, Jay is embracing whatever mentality Roman Reigns has brought with him to SmackDown. Of course, they are family, they're cousins. And Jimmy's not doing so. And what we're seeing is that this difference in opinion is creating a rift between the brothers that could cost them, or already did, to lose their tag team championships. Tag is made. Here comes Bryan. Catapulting Jay to the corner. Whatever Roman Reigns told Jay is for sure believing it. Tag is made. Here comes Jay. Whatever Roman Reigns told him, Jay is believing it. But Jimmy is not. And what we're seeing is that it's affecting their work in the ring, their work as a tag team. This could be very detrimental to perhaps one of the greatest tag teams in the past 10 years. Jay controlling Daniel Bryan, brings him back into the ring. And a side rush and leg sweep. Jey Uso has taken complete control of this match. Bryan looking to fire back, brings him down to one knee. Reversal here, tag is made. Here comes Cesaro. Cesaro with a German suplex, and Jay may live to regret the time where he reversed Daniel Bryan into the corner as Cesaro is on the attack. Here comes Cesaro. Into a cover. Shoulders down and a kick out. Here's Jimmy stretching the arm for the tag, and the tag is made. And now here we go into the ropes. Cesaro narrowly avoids it. Suplex into a cover. Cesaro looking to capitalize and a kick out. Here's Cesaro now. Taking control in the corner reversal. Cesaro in trouble. Over the turn rope, this match continues. We're back live on Smackdown Tag Team Championships on the line. The Usos versus Cesaro and Bryan. Cesaro and Bryan shocked the world by winning the tag team championships at Hell in a Cell. This is the mandatory rematch. What the hell is Cesaro doing here? Cesaro has got Jimmy in a precarious, Jay in a precarious position. Jay on the outside, Cesaro on the inside. Here comes Cesaro with a tope suicida. And I agree with the WWE Universe. This is awesome. Tag is made. Here comes Bryan. Bryan now hits to the top rope, looking down. Jay off the top rope. Things are getting too spicy for the pepper here on Smackdown. Springboard right across the back. Drop kick. And down goes Jay. Jay needs to tag out of this match. Bryan just absolutely wiping the floor with him. Now Bryan went for the yes log, but he's still close to the ropes. Bryan now sending Jay into the corner. Jay blocks it. And right after the arm of Bryan, you take out the arm, you can't lock in the yes lock. Now the Samoan drop. Just like that, momentum just always shifting in this match ever so slightly. As Jay heads back to the top rope, looks down, and Bryan lands on it. Great landing of the headbutt by Jay for the cover. Hook slam and a kick out by Bryan. Absolute scenes here tonight in this tag team championship match. And you know who has to be watching this match very carefully is Roman Reigns. Head of the table and Uso's cousin will be joining us later tonight to talk about the horrific scene that we saw at Hell in a Cell when Reigns threw Nakamura off the top of the cell through our table, 20 feet down. Just incredible. Cesaro and Bryan with double team. Cesaro is a little man right now. Now Cesaro with the European uppercut. Cesaro lands the leg drop. Cesaro needs to get something done here. Now off the top lands! What a beautiful plancha off the top rope by Cesaro. Bonafide main event match we're watching here as Cesaro tosses Jay halfway across the ring. And it's been all Cesaro here. Look at this. Look at the power of Cesaro dropping Jay right across his knee. I don't think the Swiss Superman has any intentions to let up as Cesaro. Blocking whatever Jay had in mind for him with European uppercuts. Not one, but two. Two European uppercuts, leg drop by Cesaro, and now the Swiss Superman heads to the top rope. Gingerly, but he's getting there. Cesaro looking down on Jay, and he lands that plancha again. Consider yourself plancha. Nice reversal here. Now Jay could find a moment. Says, hold on a second, what the hell? Well, Jay wanted a tag, but Jimmy just said no. Jimmy Uso refusing to tag into this match, and Jay says, fine, I'll do it myself, and now Cesaro moves out of the way. The Swiss Cyborg trying to capitalize off of these chain of events. Cesaro with the European uppercut. I cannot believe this. Jay is watching from ringside as Cesaro hits another one on his brother. And now Cesaro hooks the leg. Jimmy's leaving. And Jimmy Uso leaves his brother hanging.
Here are your winners and still the W, Daniel Bryan and Cesaro.
Bryan and Cesaro retain the tag team championships. And Jimmy Uso leaves Jay hanging as the differences between the brothers finally come to a collide. I should say a collision. Here on Smackdown, Roman Reigns joins us live next. And we would like to send a special thank you to J-Lo, Cardi B, and DJ Khaled for Dinero, the official Money in the Bank theme song is available right now on Spotify and Apple Music. And we already know that AJ Styles, Becky, and Seth Rollins have joined the men's Money in the Bank ladder match on the SmackDown side. One spot left. Meanwhile, on the ladies' side, we got Bianca Belair. She already qualified. So did Candice LeRae. There are 2 spots left. And after what we saw between Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks, WWE management has made this match official, and Sasha Banks is willing to put everything on the line in a last woman standing match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Sasha Banks must be willing to put everything on the line in a last woman standing match against Becky Lynch at Money in the Bank. Meanwhile, here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, the head of the table, Roman Reigns, who shocked the world at Hell in a Cell. Reigns throwing Nakamura off of the top of the cell 20 feet down through both of the tables at ringside. Just an absolute shocker of a moment that solidified why everyone should be weary of Roman Reigns.
You can respect a man's accomplishments and still not respect the man himself.
And now Reigns! Don't do this! Roman, no! Roman! Jesus Christ, oh no!
What do you call this place, Paul? The Island of Relevancy. Why is that? And the numbers, the analytics, they don't lie. But you can look at it in the flesh. I will establish my dominance.
You've gotta be kidding me! No way! Is he here? Oh my goodness! Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe is live on SmackDown! We had not seen Samoa Joe since WrestleMania. The hottest free agent in all of pro wrestling has been signed to SmackDown. What a confrontation between the head of the table and the Samoan submission machine. Samoa Joe has arrived on SmackDown. It seems like Joe has something to say, and Roman is not going to allow it. Roman Reigns firing at Samoa Joe. Well, we knew Roman Reigns did not like to be interrupted, and now the world champion is taking it to the former world champion Joe. Samoa Joe with a shocking return, and now Joe carrying Roman Reigns on his shoulders for a Samoan drop. You can't tell me this isn't insane. We had not seen Samoa Joe in 3 months, and now he's here on Smackdown, and he is putting on a beating to the world champion. And look at Joe! When's the last time you saw Roman Reigns this groggy? Samoa Joe is taking it to the world champion like no one has done before. These two have history with each other, and you can tell Samoa Joe not holding back here. The Destroyer, the Enforcer, no matter which way you want to call him, Samoa Joe is here to teach a lesson to Roman Reigns. We are out of time, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you so much for joining us. Good night from OKC.